Welcome, my beloved sister. Thank you for joining. Welcome, Lolo, the lady. Thank you so much, Lolo. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for connecting wherever you're connecting from. I appreciate you. I thank you very much for your support on the channel. Lolo, the lady, thank you. Stanley Chidi, thank you so much, Stanley. Please share the video on your platform, share the video to your family and friends, share it to your relatives, share it in any platform that you have so that we can start preaching up that message. We will continue to send the information to everybody who is supposed to hear us. Whether they like it or not, they must hear us. And we cannot stop doing what we are doing. As long as we are sending the message, we will continue to set the record straight. We cannot allow them to change the situation. Thank you, my beloved sister Lola. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're all welcome. Share the video on your platform. Share the video any place you belong. Any group that you are in, share the video. Let us start. We are starting right away. I'm not going to take much of your time. It's not going to be a long one. It's going to be a short one so that I will spare your time. It's a very critical time, a serious time, and we all have to be serious to pursue what we are pursuing. Do not be distracted. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't get distracted. No matter what you see, don't lose focus. Don't lose focus. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your support. Thank you. I appreciate everybody that has supported. I also share to my friends. I share to my family. I share to my groups, every place I belong. Share on my Facebook. So I expect you to do the same. Share the video on your platform. Share on your Facebook. I'm just doing the same. Any platform where you belong, you share the video and share the information so that we can continue. We cannot stop, and they can't stop us. No matter how they try to stop us, they cannot succeed. We will continue to send the information and set the record straight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone that have joined from wherever you're joining. Wherever you're connecting from, I thank you and I appreciate you. I say, may Chukwu Kukabiamo continue to guide you, continue to protect you, continue to secure you, continue to give you the grace to stand strong until when we secure our victory. As for our victory is sure. Our victory is sure and is coming like the speed of light. The victory of Biafran people is coming like the speed of light. Don't be left behind. Don't allow yourself to be left behind. A lot of people are going to drop on the way. A lot of people are already crashing. But I must tell you that this is not the time to crash. This is not the time to crash. This is not the time to fall out of line. This is not the time. If anybody can fall out of line, it is not now. Now that we are close to our victory. Now that Biafra is closer, much more than before. You have to stand strong. Thank you so much, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine, for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for joining. I appreciate everybody that have connected. Please keep on sharing the video. Don't bother if they kick you out. You try to come back because we are up against some enemies. They don't want us to preach the gospel. They don't want us to send the information out. They try to discourage us by trying to hinder us from preaching the gospel. But no matter how they try, they cannot stop us. They can never stop us. They are trying as much as they can to push away people who are coming on the broadcast, people who are coming to view the broadcast. If they send you out, try and come back, because we are doing what we are supposed to do. We are not preaching against anybody. We are not talking against people. We are not calling out people. We are not preaching hate speech. What we are talking about is our freedom. And we are trying to bring the plight of the Biafran people to the front burner. We are bringing the plight of the Biafran people to the world to see the actual fact of what is going on. That is why we are here. More reason why we are here is to make sure that the conventional media in the contraption called Nigeria does not change the narrative. You know, the Janjaweed government are in charge of the media. When you come to the conventional media, they are in charge, not social media. When you come to the conventional media, they are in charge. They can peddle all manner of lies. They can twist things that are right and make it wrong. They send all manner of false informations to deceive the people. But we are here to debunk them. We are here to set the record straight and make people see the actual truth and the fact about things. The deception is too much. The deception is too much. It is so much and it's growing more every day. That is why you cannot be silent. Anybody that is watching, as you join in, you share the video, share to your platform, share to family and friends, share to any group where you belong, so that people can join us and let's put our heads together. We are in a critical situation. We are in a very critical time in Biafra struggle. We are in a critical time. Biafra land is on high alert. If you don't know that, know it now, that Biafra land is on high alert. It is no longer business as usual. I am praying on daily basis, and I want every one of you that is watching me continue to pray for our brothers and sisters in Biafra land. We are entering into, we have entered into another section, another area of the struggle. We have entered into almost the final stage of the struggle, and everybody must to stay awake, stay alert, and be focused. Continue to pray for your family, pray for your brothers and sisters in Nigeria. We will continue to stand strong. They can't stop us. No matter how they try, they can't stop us. All the lies they are peddling against Biafra, we have decimated all the lies. All they have now is they are fighting the last battle. They are fighting the last battle. That is why they are using all manner of ways, using all manner of kind of blackmail against IPOB, against Mazen Nandekan, against the Biafra people. But their blackmail cannot fly. Their blackmail can never fly. It doesn't matter how they try. It cannot fly. Their blackmail cannot fly. We have been warning them, and I told you when I was talking about the warning of 15th, I told you that they will not listen. They are still going to be there. They are still going to be there to try the resolve of the Biafran people. But it is the responsibility of the Biafran people, you and I, to prove to them that we are standing tall, and we will make sure that they crumble. We will make sure that they crumble. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. We cannot be distracted. This is the time that we will make sure that we focus on the ball. Focus on the ball to score the goal. We are heading to Biafra. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't listen to anybody preaching any message that does not lead us to Biafra. Don't listen to any suggestion that does not lead us to the actualization of Biafra. Don't listen to them. All those irrelevant people ranting on their platform, telling all manner of lies, pushing all manner of wrong information. Do not listen to them. Don't worry yourself about them. Don't even make them your topic. Don't mention your name when you are talking. Don't mention, there's no point mentioning their name or writing. We know them, but we don't have to discuss them because they are irrelevant. The more you begin to discuss these people, they become distraction, and you are making them relevant. The more you continue to mention the name of these distractors, you are making them relevant. Don't mention their name. They have no place. They have no place at all. They have no place at all because we know what we are fighting for. We know what we are fighting for. We know we are focused and we cannot be distracted. We can't be distracted. They are trying on daily basis to distract us. But those of us who are genuine and we are sincerely looking for our freedom, if you sincerely know that you are pursuing your freedom, you are not pursuing the freedom of Mazen Nandekan. You are not pursuing my own freedom. You are not pursuing the freedom of your neighbor. You are pursuing your own freedom and the freedom of your unborn children. Your own freedom and the freedom of your unborn generation. You don't have to be distracted. Nobody will tell you any story that you are listed. The common interest we have is freedom. Every single one of them, including those of them who are following evil and pursuing lies, They are looking for freedom. They want freedom, including all those liars. They wouldn't tell me that if they are handed freedom, they will not take it. They will take it. They want freedom. But how to go about it, some of them do not have the idea how to go about the freedom. They don't have the idea, and they do not want to go away, or they don't want to give way for those who have idea to begin to give that idea. There are Biafrans that their tank is full. There are some Biafrans that have a lot of things in their brain. Not one person, not two, not three. Not only about Simon Ekpa. You hear him when Brother Simon Ekpa is explaining. He tells you that people come together to offer solutions. People come together to give ideas. And when they agree on idea, the idea flies and begin to go. Each time you see people begin to say that Simon Ekpa is in charge of autopilot, he's the leader of autopilot. Simon is not the leader of anything. Simon is just a mouthpiece on his own. He's an agitator like myself. He's an agitator like yourself. He's a Biafran like yourself. Chukwu Okike Abiama is using him, and he is not relenting. He is providing himself to be used by Chukwu Okike Abiama to do some miracles, to do some wonderful work. When Chukwu Okike Abiama put a word in his mouth, he will say it. He was able to build a platform, and from every education, he has a platform that can be able to reach out to much more people than every one of us. That is why he is utilizing it properly and speaking up for us and speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. He is not commanding anybody. Neither is he making suggestion alone. Every single suggestion he made, anything you hear him say in his platform, is the decision of the Biafran people. Biafran people came together to offer that very idea. People give their idea, give their suggestion, and when it's been looked into, it should be accepted. Then you see people, see Biafrans, implementing it. He doesn't force anybody to follow him. Just like our Sula Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu began the preaching of Biafra, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not go to anybody's home to pull them out. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not attack anybody. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not say, you must listen to me. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu did not go up, he didn't beg anybody. That was why sometimes he used harsh language. Sometimes he used that language that will hit you on those bad parts. Because he wasn't begging anybody. He had the real message. And it was because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was white and whiter than snow. That was why he was able to preach Biafra. And the whole Biafran people followed him. Because he's whiter than snow. White and whiter than snow. That was why people were able to follow him and they rallied around him. It wasn't because he was bullying anybody. Some people in those days who didn't understand Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, some called him ethnic bigot. Some say he's very insulting. Some say he's doing this, he's doing that. But today, every single one of them that have spoken against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have come to realize the truth. Every single one of them. Even those of them that are denying it, they have seen the truth. They have seen the truth. But some of them, out of their greed, out of their jealousy, out of their envy, they don't want to swallow their vomit. They don't want to come out and apologize. They don't want to say that 5-letter word, sorry. That is why you must have to be very careful before you say a word. Today, you have seen what is happening. We are dealing with people who do not have conscience. We are dealing with the monsters, the Fulani Caliphate, the British Empire called Nigeria that is being run by Fulani Caliphate. They do not mean well for any indigenous tribe in their country called Nigeria. It is not just the Biafran that are suffering. Let me tell you, take this from me. Let me tell you, Biafran people are even standing on the better ground than other people. Biafran people are even better, much, much better than other people. They are not the only ones suffering. The only thing is that Biafran people are with difference. They are people who know whom they are. Biafrans know, they realize, Biafrans have realized through the message of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that they are king and they are supposed to live like king. Their children are supposed to be prince and princess. That is what we are supposed to be. We are not supposed to be beggars. We are not born to be beggars, and we are not supposed to be beggars. Biafrans are not beggars, including our Oduduwa brothers. They are not beggars equally. They are not beggars. Every one of them have woken up and realized that every one of us, Chukwu Okike Abiama, have blessed us with what we have, what will make us who we are. We are not supposed to be crying for electricity in this generation at this point in time. We are not supposed to be crying for electricity. We are not supposed to be complaining about electricity. At this point in time, in this generation, we are not supposed to be crying about electricity. No, never. We are supposed to be preaching the message and saying that which is right, setting the record straight before the eyes of the enemy. That is what we are supposed to do. You can see they are coming with their attack, trying to hinder our broadcast. But we will not stop. We cannot stop. No matter where they're coming from. What is happening? We will continue to preach the message and set the record straight. They cannot stop us. They cannot. They cannot stop us. No matter how they try, they cannot. What is going on? I can't understand why a video is paused. This is the trouble we are facing. Every time you are making a broadcast to send out information and do the right thing, you will see attack coming from all angles, from all corners. Just imagine, how comes? Oh God, what is happening? What is this? What is happening? What is happening? Why the distraction? What is happening? This is not fair. This is not fair. Why the distraction? What is going on? I don't know why my video is stuck and it cannot move anymore. I don't know why my video is stuck and it cannot move anymore. Why my video is stuck? This is the kind of distractions. Well, no matter how they try to distract us, we will continue to preach the gospel. And we continue to preach. I believe that people are still hearing me. If you can hear me, just type and let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. If you're hearing my voice, let me know if you can hear me. Just write a message to let me know if you can still hear me. Put down a message and let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. Just leave a message and let me know if you can still hear me. Can someone hear me out there?